Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's up? Checking my levels. Checking the video. All right. Everything looking good on my end. Let me just make sure we all good, baby. I think we straight. I'm gonna give you like another minute and a half for people to scrounge up in this joint. You know, just gonna keep prepping. You know what I'm saying? Getting my everything together. You know, I ain't been back in a while, so I'm happy to be back. Yo, this Gerard BTV, man. We got something to talk about today. We got something to talk about, man. All right. So, like, first up, man. First up. All right. Right out the gate. 31 donut. Nightmare fuel, dog. Nightmare fuel, dog. Like, are we looking at pure regression in our face? You know, is a situation like what's really good? What's really going on with the team, man? Are we trash? This cannot be life, man. This cannot be life right now, you know? So truly how I'm feeling, um, the season's over, you know. Go ahead and bubble wrap the season. Go ahead and bubble wrap JD. I do know we're gonna continue to play JD as we should. Of course, he got to protect himself. I mean, injuries happen, man. When you hurt and you land on the thing that's hurt, that's what's gonna happen. You know, straight up. It's nothing really we can say or not say about it, but we just all know what it really is. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and get right to some of the issues I'll be having. You know what I'm saying with some of the fan base. To be honest with you, you took all season to actually start to show some of y'all colors when it came to JD5 talking about he's stick man and Mr. Glass and all that. I mean, let me tell y'all something, man. Where was that energy when we was in the NFC Championship game, man? All right. I can't even think that far back. All right. So chill out with all that noise. You know what I'm saying? Lisan Agaib gonna be fine. But the roster and the staff around him, let me take a sip. Brother, they need some work. They need some work. Like I'm sitting back looking, and Dan Quinn calling the defense, and that's one thing, right? You know, you thought we was going to see some growth, see some actual gumption from the squad. We ain't really was seeing none of that. You know what I'm saying? We really wasn't getting what we needed to get from the squad today. Like 31-0, that's fireable offense. If you ask me, that's a fireable offense. So how I'm looking at it is y'all got four more games to kind of show what's up. Okay. And I'm talking about offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, shit, offensive quality control, defense, all of that. Everybody, man. I know Adam Peters and Josh Harris not about to just sit back and allow this, right? And I'm not saying we need to fire anybody, but I am saying people need to be held accountable. And they may be being held accountable. But us as the fans, we don't see that. You know, we only see what we can see, the practice clips that we get, some people complaining the practices look a little light, look a little fun, you know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, maybe they need to ratchet it up more in practice. Because one thing Dan Quinn did mention today in his press conference that took him 45 minutes to make it to, by the way, he said it's not translating. The practice, they having great weeks of practice, and it's just not translating. All right. It's just not translating. And that's the issue, right? That's the issue for me. Like, if you, like, how was it not equately, equaling your output? How's your input not equaling your output? And so that's kind of my big gripe. That's really my only gripe. If I'm a consultant, and if the input don't equal the output, we need to figure out where the disconnect is. Is it the coaching? Is it the players? Is it the scheme? What is it? Right? What really is it? So that's the thing I'm thinking about the most. Like, as far as the staff and the right players, do we have the right situation? because we was ahead of schedule last year. And now you get it this year, a much harder schedule. We had the easy ass schedule last year. This schedule, buzzkill, right? And how we lose to 31-0 to a basically a rookie quarterback today. Um, Again, this cannot be life, but it is. It's reality that we living in right now. And man, I'm trying to tell you, it's not, it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good, man. Also, man, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We ain't gonna keep y'all too long tonight, man. I just wanted to get out here on these interwebs and actually like put my thoughts out here. I know y'all been checking out everybody else's clips, everybody else's videos about, the situation that we in as a commanders nation. And my guy, I was listening to Rio, I was listening to Louis T a little earlier. I mean, listen, man, it is what it is at the end of the day. We just trash. We trash right now. And it's okay to be a bad team, but it's not okay to be embarrassed over and over, humiliated after humiliation. Like, come on, dude. 31 donut. It's gotta be like, isn't it the second game of the season? We ain't scored no points. We've been shut out. I know it's like the umpteenth game when we done got beat by more than two scores. Shit, like, whoo, excuse my language, man. Let me take another sip. Every time, man, every time. So listen, I just need y'all dropping in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about the game. How they got y'all feeling? Like, what y'all think the fix is? You think it's a offense thing? You think it's a defense thing? You think it's a coaching thing? You think it's a staff thing? You think it's a player thing? Or is it just everything? Right? And if it's everything, that falls on AP, baby, and Josh Harris. Y'all got to get it right? Y'all got to get it together. Y'all get the big bucks for a reason. We're going to make sure we hold y'all accountable because that's what we do as a fan base. We hold people accountable, man. And I want to make sure that as a fan myself, right? I'm a super fan. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole little YouTube situation I'm working on over here. So I'm what you call a super fan. So like I'm trying to ensure, what I'm saying, that I'm getting what I need from the squad. What I need from them is W's, bro. We not getting that. All right, we ain't been getting that for real, and that's troubling. That's troubling for me. Okay, and the reason why that's so troubling for me, man, end of a team and you've been talking so much trash in the off season, and then y'all get to the regular season and you just completely not nowhere near what we thought you was gonna be, man. And really, it's because of the injuries, right? You blaming the injuries. We literally looking at the most injured team we've had in I don't know how long, bro. Two defensive ends, two starting corners, um, in and out lineup for the wide receiver group. Bunch of damn excuses. Coaches win with less. You know what I'm saying? MVPs win with less. Our MVP just so happened not to play much this season. This is only, believe it or not, y'all. That was Jaden Daniels' seventh game of the season. That was the second or third game he ain't even finished. But if you start the game, they give you the win loss record for that. So now he 2-5 and starting appearances. And of course, he ain't finished the game. He wasn't gonna win the game no way today. You know what I'm saying? They had JJ McCarthy out there being a real game manager. Okay. And let's talk about the Vikings right quick. We already know Dan Quinn has a Shanahan tree issue. Anybody that's been in the Shanahan tree from a coaching standpoint, bro, we get rocked. We get rocked. And I'm like, okay, DQ, if you know that, then you need to make that a part of your plan for an offensive coordinator. Maybe that's what you need to do. I like Cliff Kingsbury. But sometimes when you go in against some of the best, like Brian Flores, you see the weaknesses in Cliff game, man. It's like, come on, dude. You started that first series out. You had them Bamas in the wide splits like we was playing against Detroit last year in the playoffs. I'm like, oh, that's gonna work. He never went back to it. How you never go back to something that was guaranteed bona fide to work and spread their defense out? The fact that you ran that lets me know that you knew what you was doing. Something, someone, I don't know what the fuck, but basically you just didn't go back to that. And that right there, that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't know what kind of communication is going on within the coaching staffs, among your staff on the offensive side of the ball, but If you know that they're going to blitz heavy, spread them out like you did that first series. You never went back to it. The running game was working out. The passing game was working out. We was okay. We moving the ball. Nah, champ, you gotta. Brian Flores chopped that shit up so quick, and then he had us running around looking crazy, man. Okay, they was blitzing our face off, and we ain't had no plan for it. Come on, that's not winning football. All right, we can't be a real football team playing like that. And that just let me know that this cannot be life. That is the mantra of this video. Cause dog, we sat there and watched 31-0. Okay. We was all like, okay, we got JD5 back. We're gonna be a little competent. Dan Quinn getting comfortable with da da da. Nah. Let's call a spade a spade. We a bad football team. Shoot, we one game away from having the number one overall pick in this year's draft. Just let that sink in, y'all. From NFC championship game to potential top pick in the draft, bro. Talk about the roller coaster that is being a Commanders fan. Man, this is what we signed up for, man. I'm buckled up. I ain't going nowhere. I hope y'all ain't going nowhere neither. You know what I'm saying? But be sure if y'all watching this on replay or you watching it live, hit that comment section, man. I'm gonna read them all out. I'm gonna give you your love, man. We're gonna talk about everything and anything y'all want to talk about. But right now, I'm still stuck on the way this coaching staff is rocking. Cause like, I don't want to blame it on the players just yet. But at the same damn time, I do. I feel like it's everything. I feel like it's everything. I mean, I feel like it all started back in the summer. It just didn't, the way we was going about our acquisitions of players, the way we was just doing anything and everything when it came to the Commanders, it feel like we already felt like we was there, and we was until we weren't. And we weren't once them injuries kicked in. And that's the real. And I'm not a man of excuses. Those are tools that basically show your incompetence, if you will. But I really feel like as a Commander fan, we feel let down in the situation that we in. But we gotta understand it's a process. At the end of the day, it's a process. You got a bunch of 1 year deals. Your roster not it's not able to take certain blows, right? And our roster has taken blows. If you listen to the broadcast today, that's what they was talking about the most. Is how we've had so many injuries and or trying to overcome them. And we ain't overcame shit. But what you can see is the effort in the guys. And you see in there from some of the guys. I seen Johnny Newton playing day. He was looking like he was playing with his hair on fire a little bit. You know, I liked what I seen from like individuals, right? But you never saw it as a cohesive unit, offense, defense, special teams. And real quick, man, prayers up to Zach Ertz, man. Right? That was the craziest, dirtiest hit, man. And dude should get fined, but I don't count nobody pockets. So, but that might be the end for Zach Ertz, y'all. That might be the last of no yak Zach. You know what I'm saying? He made it to number 5 in the completions. I mean, the receptions for tight ends, man. So congrats to Zach Ertz, man. Congrats to Zach Ertz, man. Like real live. I'm happy we had him for a little while. You know what I'm saying? But now you kind of start looking forward. You like, damn, we got another starter injured. Okay. And we about to play our division schedule now. 4 straight games. 4 straight games of division opponents next. You know what I'm saying? Now, I heard somewhere some people was like, yo, we still could win the bro, we not winning the division. You know what I'm saying? At 5-1. I don't care. Like, that's cool. I just want to get out of this joint healthy at this point, bro. As healthy as you could be, bro. All right. Like, I don't want all our players to be rehabbing all off season long. I need them to be getting better at the game of football. I need more impact players. Okay. I don't want to be guessing if this guy gonna be 100% come week 1 in 2026. Nah. I need to be picking 32nd overall in the 2027 draft type shit when it's in DC. Like that's what I'm saying. And maybe we setting ourselves up for that. Maybe, just maybe, we setting ourselves up for that. And I know I just been ranting for about 15 minutes straight So I'm gonna do a little quick drop because I'll be remiss if I ain't say appreciate y'all for rocking with Gerard B on Gerard B TV. We talking about this nightmarish 31-0 game, the regression before our very eyes of our beloved Commanders, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this joint out, man. Get us out here in these algorithms, man. We back and we trying to get back popping, man. All right. Hit that comment section, hype the videos up. We got supers open, memberships open, all that good jazz, baby. But back to the squad, like back to the squad, man. And I'm gonna get y'all out of here before that game come on tonight. I'm gonna get y'all out of here before the Sunday night game because I'm trying to cook my dinner and watch that joint myself. But like you saw Jaden Daniels out there with the brace on. Now I knew when he threw that interception, I knew it was a chance he was about to get blown up. That's just what happens, okay? But the elephant in the room is this, y'all. Football is a contact sport. I, I don't think he was no more hurt than he would have been if he just got sacked. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if you sprained anything and then fell on that joint weeks later, I don't care what kind of rehab you've been doing, you gonna be hurt. You gonna be grimacing. Coach DQ was like, nah, champ, I ain't trying to hear it. Bama's be out here trying to say RG3 2.0. Let me nip that in the bud right now. Ayo, hit the bench. And you know he was pissed. That's why he threw his helmet on the ground. He only throw his helmet, right, when he is told he cannot do what he wants to do. Low key, he be catching the temper tantrum. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that. I want my players to want to play. And it's the coach's job, right, to make sure that the players don't play when they shouldn't play. But they should play when they should play. That's the coach's job, ultimately, right? So I applaud DQ for that because in past regimes, that boy would have been right back out there. Oh, yeah, and this looks 5 games left, bro. Just get out there and do what you can. If you can't do anything, you get hurt again, oh well. Nah. Nah, they like, listen, bro, we getting slapped. You know what I'm saying? He bringing the kitchen sink, and for some odd reason, Cliff not adjusting. So let's get you out of here. Let's let Mariota do his thing. Right? And that he didn't do much. He didn't do shit at all. Right? And I'm not mad at Mariota for not Brian Flores a dog. Can we get Brian Flores as our defensive coordinator next year? Can we like sign him to be like an assistant head coach? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Asking for a friend, myself. Like, we got to figure something out on the coaching staff, man. Because I don't like being out coached, out schemed. Because the players were hustling, bro. The players be trying, man. They only know one way, and that's go. Right? You seen Quan Martin hitting the running back in the hole, bro. He was dead. Like, Bama's was flying around today. They was there. I feel like the coaches kind of let us down though. Like when Dan Quinn said that comment in the in the presser, he said, and it resonated with me so much. He said the practices are good each week, but it's not resonating on the field. So you're not getting that same emulation. That's a coaching situation, bro. You showing them they can reenact it, but when the fire hit the fan or the pan or whatever, I don't know what the saying is. Somebody put it in the comment section what the saying is. Dog, I don't know, dog. But you got to make this shit connect, bro. It got to connect, bro. If your inputs don't equal to the outputs that you want, bro, it's the disconnect is you. So you got to get this coaching staff together, DQ, because that's it. That's the real job. Like you got fans out here calling for your job. You got fans that want everybody fired. You know how fans is. They be like, I want everybody gone, everybody head in the pike. Well, no. Nah, we good. Maybe somebody head gonna be in the pike. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm really feeling like it's gonna be Cliff Kingsbury. Like I'm really feeling like they're gonna get rid of Cliff. You know what I'm saying? He gonna end up getting like a head coaching opportunity, something. I don't think he's gonna be here next year. That's just my opinion on the matter. Um, when it comes to Joe Witt Jr., I mean, shoot, right now he just a defensive coach. You know what I'm saying? He's not the defensive coordinator. He's just the head defensive coach. So we need a defensive coordinator, someone that's gonna be able to call plays, so the head coach can go back to doing what he does, which is manage the game. right? The head coach is the general manager of the field. Like he manages the whole operation. I don't really want DQ calling plays. Okay. I mean, I like you having your input on the offense and the defense, but I don't want you calling plays. I want you to be the game manager. I want you to be the CEO out there. So we need to find defensive coordinator. Maybe we need to look into these college ranks. Okay. I just want a D coordinator that's not scared to fucking be different. Try some shit different. And like, you know what I'm saying? Make Bama's bend to your will. Like we be letting teams dictate to us what's going on. And I hate that shit. Cause when we get on offense, it's not like that. We always get told we gotta take what the defense gives us on offense. But when we play other teams, they defense be like, this is what you got. You ain't getting shit else. And when you try to get that, we taking that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we getting bullied out here. And that's the worst part about it. Like, you don't want to be, bullying is mean, right? Quote unquote. But in football, that's what you want. You want to be the bully on the block. And we got bullied today, bro. We've been getting bullied a lot this season. And I know my monitor was down. I was down, you know what I'm saying? But yo, that's not cool, son. Like, it's not cool to be getting bitched. You know what I'm saying? We talking about brotherhood. I ain't trying to have no brotherhood of bitches. All right, we need to turn up, bro. Like, somebody feed these dudes some what's the shit that you get at dogs and shit? I'm ranting now, bro. I'm on my rant now. That shit you get the gunpowder. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, we need some fight in these dudes, man. Like, it's getting real pusillanimous out here. Like, I'm loving what I seen from B-Wags in the run game. That's fine. That's what I'm gonna see. I ain't heard Frankie Louvu name get called in damn a month of Sundays, bro. Where you at, Frankie? Where you at, bro? What's going on? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? I know we need some defensive ends, bro. When we get to this draft, we need a defensive end and a wide receiver immediately. We had a Ben Simmons sighting today. My man caught a pass, turned it up for 7 yards. We gonna need a lot more of that now that Zach Ertz done for the season, done for his career. You feel me? So, Ben Simmons, your time is now, my boy. If it's no time, then you out of here. Like, I don't want to hear it, bro. Like, you gonna have to, tell me the truth. Are you a real football player? Okay. Do we have real football players on this team? That's what we need to figure out. Like, and it's feeling like it's a lot of foo-foo-ness going on. It's a lot of Starbucks coffee and shit. That foo-foo. You know what I'm saying? Where is the straight black coffee? My wife like it straight black with a little bit of hazelnut syrup, bro. All right? Where that's at, man? Cause right now, I ain't vibing with the squad. I ain't vibing with the way we was looking out there. Like the players, you could tell they was amped to be there, but then after a while, they like, Coach, the shit that you showing us ain't working, bro. The shit you showing us ain't working, bro. What's going on? So make sure y'all let me know what y'all think going on in the comment section. Let me know. Because I'll be mad, bro. I'm mad tonight. I'm a little mad. I'm gonna be cooking my dinner tonight, mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be watching the football game tonight, mad. Playing 2K later this evening, mad. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. So I am gonna close this joint out shortly, but I just gotta let you know, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking, right? Cause Gerard B, we back. We back on this joint here. All right. And it don't matter if our team trash. It don't matter how disgusting we looked today. Because we looked disgusting. But everybody that's watching this back on replay, anybody that's watching it live, just know we don't fold over here in Commander Land, bro. We burgundy and gold, dog. We do not fold. And we understand our team is some shit right now. And we could talk about it. We could talk all about it, but don't let nobody else fan base say something. Don't do that. Don't even come over here tripping because you gonna catch it, bro. All right. So like we trash. We trash this season. 2020, we trash. They can say trash. But keep your mouth, keep you know what I'm saying? It's okay. We can say JD5 was bad today. That's fine. He's not gonna be good all the time. You know, we can say that. Cliff Kingsbury got out coached by Brian Flores. But we would have been saying it a couple times this season. You know? We've been saying the same thing: the running game, the passing game, the defense, the rushing, all of that. We've been saying the same shit all season long, man. So it's a systemic problem. And the only way to get rid of a systemic problem is to gut the system. And when you gut in the system, that means you got to make some hard decisions, bro. Hard decisions. And I'm gonna be honest, some of the hard decisions we're gonna have to make, Adam Peters is not gonna be liked by some of y'all in the fan base coming this offseason based off the shrewd decisions he's gonna have to make. Okay? Like I'm seeing some of y'all talk about cut this player, cut that player, trade this player, release this player. Can I tell y'all something? Y'all don't know what Adam Peters knows. We don't know, bro. We just the fans, bro. We just be really out here venting our emotions, dog. You know what I'm saying? And again, this cannot be life because we thought we knew. We get to the draft, we be knowing who hitting though, right? They could just take all our draft picks that we give them. They could take all our draft picks. We be hitting. Free agency, we don't be hitting like that on free agency. We be hitting on the draft picks though. So I'm gonna just say this, man. In the comments section, right? Just drop in the joint. Let me know what you think. Give me your one fix. Give me your one fix that we need to make in the offseason, man. Give me your one fix that we need to make during the season. If it's anything that you want to see different during the season, like I was having a conversation with one of my subscribers earlier. He was like, bro, I want to see, shout out to James. He was like, I want to see more power. And I said, you know what? I do too. I also want to see us under center more. You know what we saw today? We saw us under center today, dog. And it was effective. I was looking forward to him pulling that, doing some play action, all that. Right? I was like, okay, finally we doing a little something, a little conventional, right? Breaking their ass down the right way. And I thought Cliff had got it right. I was like, you know what, Cliff, you these weeks, I told you I was practicing with JD the whole time. Nah, Brian Flores turned it up on his ass too much. He was like, bro, it was a nice try, Cliff, but you're not ready for the big leagues like me. And that made me feel like Brian Flores needs to be my defensive coordinator on my team. The Vikings don't cherish him the way I would cherish him. Like, we need somebody like that on our defensive staff, okay? Somebody that's like, bro, this the scheme. We going to put it all in your face, pause. And you're going to have to make a quick decision. And it's not the decision that you want to make because you want to pass it to people out in the routes. But guess what? Ain't nobody open, bruh. Not open quick enough for you to get it to them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ranting, bro. I'm ranting. I am ranting, dog. Like I didn't think I would get on here and talk to y'all for 30 minutes, but God, dog, I've been talking to y'all for 30 minutes. It's crazy, you know. And I mean, like, again, we got 4 games left in the season. They all division opponents, so you know that's family business. So you know what we trying to do, even though we lost and we suck ass, and you know what I'm saying, all the Albert talking today in this joint. I still want to go 4-0 the next 4 weeks. I still do. Like, what? Why wouldn't I? You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to go 4-0 next 4 weeks, I get it. You want that high draft pick. I get it. I get it. You're not going against the team. You just want the team to be better moving forward. I get it. And I'm not mad at that for you. I'm not mad at that for you. But for me, I want to see some wins. But if we lose, we lose. You know what I'm saying? If we lose, we'll get number 1 overall pick. And we'll have some things to talk about this offseason. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to do it for me, y'all. Make sure y'all drop a like, hit that subscribe, man. This is Gerard BTV with a G talk about this nightmarish 31-0 debacle. You know what I'm saying? They bullshit. Anyway, y'all, we out of here, man. Enjoy the football game this evening, man. If y'all catch this on replay, make sure y'all hit the comment section, man. And we out of here, baby.